Today we are going to talk about the variables in C++. So we are going to do 5 main variables, which is basically a string, char, int, and float and double, as well as ball. So let's get into the string. So string is basically used to store the word. So it could store a word or even a sentence line, but it would treat it as if one word instead of a long line. So for example, here on the slide we have string name and then Tom Jackson. All of these three will be treated as a one word. So let's get into the coding to show you how it works. So string name, and then I can assign basically string with it, Henry. So Tom, so we'll assign this string. We can assign this way as well as the other way. So this would, if we were to run it, as you can see, there's a Tom. So it does show the output right there. So we can use this string to basically store a word, or what we can do is we can even store a line, but it will treat the whole line as a word. We're going to do now char. Char is pretty much exactly like string, but it just stores one single character in it, and it also uses a different way of assigning it. Not different way, but different, like apostrophe is this. So if we go to the programming bit, we'll show you how this exactly work. So we'll go here char, and then we've named it as a character, and then we assign to it a. We'll run the program to see if it works. It does work, and now you can assign a different way as well. So you can just simply go down, say character, and then push, run it, and it does work. So it's as simple as that. String stores word, char stores character in it. The next one is int. So int is used to store a whole number. So you can't really store the decimal numbers, and you need to basically store the whole number. It's as simple as the strings and char. So you can go to the coding bit, just write int, give it expression, type int, and then expression. So we will write, let's say, count, and then we will go count, and then you have to assign a number in it. So let's say 10. We will show count. So now you can see it does output 10. If we were to, let's say, put decimal number, let's say 98, and then run it, it does not show us decimal number. So we need to use float or double for that. Again, you can assign this one the way we've done the other ones. So you can just go straight forward like this one, and it will work. The main difference between int or double or float is int stores one a number as a whole, so it will not show you the decimal values, but the float or double would. Now we have float or double. Float or double are pretty much the same, to be honest. They do save numbers, they do like store numbers, but the float has 32 bits, so it occupies 32 bits, so therefore it tends to save either 7 or less decimal digits. Meanwhile double stores larger numbers. So it depends. If you are making small programs for your assignments or colleges, then float would work, or it really depends. You need to really look at the program whether the float or double suits you. It's quite easy to implement this. I can show you in the coding bit. As you can see, we've got the old code int count 10 9 8, and when we run this we only get 10. So if we want to get 98 as well, 0.98 as well, decimal numbers, we can simply say float, run it, and it will show us 98. Or we can even do double actually, and it will show us double as well. So again, it's quite simple. It's you can assign the other way around as well, the way we've shown it before. So just watch of count and it will work. Let's go to the next one we have ball value. So ball value is pretty easy to use. Ball value is basically, if you want to check something is true or false, you can use this. Let's show you in the coding bit. So we will declare ball first of all. So ball, let's say, is checked, and then we will assign it to, let's say, false, and then if is checked is equal to false, then show variable value false. So as you can see, it works. So you can assign initially, and then you can really use it. You can even declare it inside, so you can even change it. So let's say is checked. As soon as it finds out it's false, it will show the message, and then it will give it true, value of true. And then once it finds out value of true, it will go, let's say, is checked true, the value say true. So now if we run, we see two different values. So it says ball value is false, and then it says ball value is true, because what we are doing is we are assigning ball value here as to false, and then we check if it's false, show this message, and then set it to true. So just make sure when you are setting to true, like when you are assigning the value, you need to have one equal sign. Here you have it too. When you want to say if it's equal to, and then we show another message saying if is checked is equal to true, and then the if statement, basically we use the next if statement to say if is checked is equal to true, then show this message, ball value is true. So hope you guys understood this. If you have a question, you can just comment below. It was first video, so it might not be the best.